Okay, and everything is ready. Hello, and welcome back to A Cottage Story. I don't remember where we left off. Well, actually, I do. I think the last thing we did was talk to Rufus and Rufus. Anyways, how's your day going? Like, how's it been? Because mine has been actually pretty boring. Not much just happened. I was drawing beans for class, little beans, and they're quite cute. Actually, they're flower sacks, but we're supposed to draw beans before drawing the flower sack, which is interesting. So yeah, that's how today's been going. Oh, I never got this far into the music. But sadly, we will have to stop the music because... Bam! We are going into the game. Wait, let me... Now you can see it. Actually, a few days ago, I just realized, if you look at my bio, you'll notice that I say like, oh yeah, I mostly stream Minecraft, but if you were to look at the history of games I've been playing recently, I'm more of a variety streamer than anything else. So yeah, maybe I should change that up. Here, this was it. Okay, so let's go one back just in case. I can't be. There you go. Wait, where's the music? I remember this had music. 1 second. Preferences. Music. There you go. It should be fine, I think, but last time I played with like these headphones, I didn't hear the music that loud, and then when I switched headphones, it was like extremely loud. So if it were to be too loud, the music, then just let me know. Wait, gotta make sure of something. Okay, all is good. Anyways, let's get to it. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, alright, get out of here, you hooligan. I'm going. Shroomboy Shroomboy pushes the Schrader out of the doorway as it leaps away with a big grin plastered across his face. Shroomboy briefly dusts off his hands. He needed to make preparations for a guest in an hour and had no time to waste. It's been a long day. After Rufus left, Shroomboy spent the next hours consulting goddamn consulting a treant. Let's just jump over that. On their shedding bark. A goblin with a broken leg and fixing a sign that had been knocked over from the recent storm. Shroomboy turns over a sign on the cottage porch to show that his services were now closed, and make preparations for bed. As he settles in, he looks over at the empty bed beside him. Once Catriona had gotten older, Shroomboy would often help her into bed, and he was left with most of the housework as he saw his mother slowly wither away. That's quite sad. The final months were the very hardest. And Shroom Boy wondered if someone would be by his side once he became old and gray. However, it was possible that he might outlive those around him instead. How many years did changelings have anyway? He had been again like human for 1 or 2 decades, but as time passed, Shroom Boy's features seemed to stop changing. Maybe Michael was right. Is there something more out there? If only there was some way to learn more about changelings. Right as Shroom Boy feels himself drifting to sleep, he's suddenly roused by a violent knocking at the door. Who is it at this hour? Reluctantly, Shroom Boy peels himself from the bed and slips into some loafers. The knocking is vigorous and unending. Shroom Boy prayed that Kafka, Klaf, hadn't decided to go on a late night hunting trip and sprained her ankle. Shroom Boy opens the door. Is it gonna be Michael? Not quite, okay. And stares face to face with the most beautiful person they've ever seen. The stranger's hand stops mid-strike, and they have a sheepish expression on their face. Hello? Wait a second. Who are you? Is this even the right place? The stranger pulls a map from their purse and looks at it. Erratic and desperate. I think that should be my question. Shroom Boy feels tired, just watching them fumble about with their long, pointy ears, waving around. To Shroom Boy's knowledge, there weren't any elves living in Rosenward. Ugh, forget this. Defeated, the elf puts away the map and finally looks at Shroom Boy. Do you by any chance know anybody named Catriona? Neelan? I think I've changed the last name like 20 times throughout this whole gameplay. Catriona was my grandmother. Unfortunately, she passed away years ago. Years ago? Oak color drains from the elf's face, and they look so pale. Shroom Boy thinks they might pass out. If it's an apothecary you seek, I've since taken over her trade. I think you should sit down, and then you can explain to me what is going on. Shroom Boy supports the stranger's body as he walks them to the closest chair. Shroom Boy offers them some water, which they heartily drink. Oh, heartily, whatever. And their face finally regains some composure. Nimruil. This game wants to kill me. Missing. I'm gonna call you Nim. That's it, Nim. My name is Nim. I knew your mother a long time ago. They keep changing from mother to grandmother and mother. I knew your mother a long time ago, but I should have known better than to place my health in the hands of short-lived being. I had no idea she had a child, much less passed away. So they knew Catriona before I was even born. I have a rare elven disease that runs in my family. Every family member I knew who had it died So I spent a long time trying to find someone with the cure. Catriona was the only one who figured out what was wrong with me, and I thought that was gonna be the end of it. Recently, I found out it relapsed. I don't suppose any of this rings a bell. Catriona never mentioned anything like this even once. Roomboy didn't even know that Catriona saw elven patients. That sounds awful. I'm afraid Catriona never spoke to me about this. Is there a recipe for the medicine? Maybe in a book or a diary she left behind? Do you know what it's called? No. Do you remember what it tasted like? The color of the medicine? The dosage? Oh, dosage. Dosage. Nim looks away and begins to regret their life choices. No, no, and no. This happened over 50 years ago. I can't remember something that long ago. Shroomboy had read every book in the cottage at least a dozen times over. At no point was there any mention of an elven disease. Many of Catriona's personal diaries spoke of Rosenward, unique wildlife and biome, but never about anything outside of the forest. The best Shroomboy could do was connect the right herbs to Nim's symptoms, but he was unsure that would solve their underlying problem. Nim gets up and walks over to Shroomboy's medicine cabinet and opens it without a warning. Shroomboy quickly walks over to stop them. Can't I just try each one of these until I get the right one? Are they stupid? Shroomboy shuts the cabinet. No, there might be unexpected side effects which could end your life sooner. I'm sorry, Catriona never told me the cure without a proper assessment of your symptoms is nearly impossible to figure out what it might be. I was afraid you were gonna say that. Look, don't even bother. It'll probably be faster for me to find a different doctor. Thanks for the water and stuff. Shroomboy watches Nim open the door, and just as quickly as she came, they left. 12 hours later. I changed my mind. Help me, please. I'm going to die. I've come this far. I can't go back. Shroomboy is roused awake once more and quickly opens the door. Nim is on the ground. There's basically claw marks on the door. Please stop screaming. You've gotta help me. I'm too young to die. 50 years is young in Elven, apparently. In the background, a fairy passed by the cottage with their young. The commotion startles them, and the fairy ushers their young and fast flutters away. Relax, I've never said I wasn't going to help you. What's wrong with you? I tried to find my way home last night, but I got lost again. I got lost trying to get here too. It's too late for me. I'm running out of time, as we speak. No, you're not. You have time. Nim, I understand that you're scared right now. But in order for me to help you, you have to slow down. It's hard to watch someone grovel and cry on the ground. And it's the first time such a thing happened to Shroomboy. He bends down and reaches a hand out to Nim as they look up with Sniffle. They grab Shroomboy's hand and rise to their feet. In an attempt to soothe Nim, Shroomboy pats their arm. Thanks, just Nim is fine. Thank you. It's Shroomboy. You can call me Shroomboy. If Katrina was able to find a treatment for you, then I should as well. There's not a single thing she didn't teach me about medicine or style of medicating patients. Okay, but what happened when you die? I never thought that this was something I had to worry about until it actually happened. I can always write down. Wait. I can always write it down, and you can pass it on to the next doctor. That's assuming they know where to find the ingredients and how to prepare it. The specific plant or formula, then you'll die with this knowledge. Are you the best doctor? Short-lived races. Short-lived? Are you talking about humans? Humans, gnomes, goblins, it doesn't matter. What about changelings? Huh? Rufus suddenly pokes his head over to Shroomboy's doorframe. Rufus! Am I, interrupting something here? Yeah, I'm dying. Dang, I'm sorry. I just needed to get a quick fix. Shroomboy's my drug dealer. What the heck? Is this an addict? Please don't listen to him. Shroomboy lets out a sigh, and subconsciously tugs at his earlobe. Let me get the medication for him first, and then we can talk about what to do next. Okay, Nim? Inside the medicine cabinet are jars and vials of varying sizes. They're all filled with dried herbs, either crushed to fine powder, or in bite-sized chunks. Shroomboy grabs one of the larger jars, labeled few. Oh, so he's the one who needed that. And places it on the counter, where he prepares a cloth and starts to measure a shovel of few onto it with a tablespoon. Wait, getting water? Alright, all set. Nim discreetly peers over the door frame and notices a row of white flowers with leafy stems and bundles near the window. There are several buckets with dried versions of presumably the same plant. The rest of the cottage is in pristine condition. Nim's memory is hazy, but it's almost as though Catriona never died. Everything is exactly the same. Shroomboy opens the drawer below him, tweezing, and picks out. Oh no. Shroomboy opens the drawer below him for tweezers and picks out all the little imperfections bundled in the herbs. Once satisfied, he ties up the cloth and heads back to Rufus. And Nim. Rufus is happily takes the jug in his hands. You really are talented with this herb stuff. Yeah, that's them. Okay. Makes me feel better about relying on an uncertified backwoods doctor. Yeah. Yeah, Shroom Boy is the best uncertified doctor I know. I'm the only doctor you know. Nim, right? Rufus holds a hand out, which Nim shakes. Your name? But he can just call me Nim. I'm Rufus. I don't have a last name. But wow. Moonlight, what a pretty name. I don't think I read the... Moonlight. Yeah, I did read it right. Read it right. Thanks. My parents thought of it themselves. Wait, how do you know that what my name means? Salkan Kawe Elvish. I can speak Elvish. How do you know how to speak Elvish? It's not very good. I only know a little. No, it's almost better than mine. Huh? This is the first time Shroom Boy has ever heard Elvish. The way the words are pronounced is elegant and high tempo. Shroom Boy attempts to decide what they're saying. Decipher what they're saying, but it's only able to pick out apart one or two words. Where am I from? Where I'm from, people call me Nimruil. Why? Because I'm the sickest. I'm terminally ill. Oh. It sounds like Nimruil is trying to teach Rufus how to pronounce their name correctly, but Shroom Boy isn't sure. He didn't want to interrupt their bonding moment, but there were more pressing matters at hand. Nim, in the next few days, I'm going to need you to talk to you about the disease you have. Oh, that's right. I think I better head out. Oh wait, I think I better head out. I'll leave you to your work. Amber, I see him. With a feverfew in hand, Rufus, wait. Rufus walks away. Nim and Shroom Boy wave him goodbye before getting back to their conversation. What were we even talking about before? I wanted to ask them about the lifespan of a changeling, but it seems like a bad time right now. Is there anything you need up front before consultation? I should have brought up that sooner, considering you're offering to save my life. Money, labor, my left kidney. I'd give you anything. Shroom Boy has never asked much from any of his clients. He accepts almost anything if the client was genuine with their exchange. It's the thought that counts. And that was always subjective. However, this time Shroom Boy had something in mind. I want books. What kind of books? Informational ones. Okay, what subject? Maybe about different countries and people, but also I want to know about different cultures. Oh, ones with recipes too. Okay, kiddo. How about I just take you to the library when this is all over? Huh? A library? Shroomboy has never been to a library before. Frankly, he had believed the cottage housed the only books that would ever need they would ever need. Up until this point, it felt everything Shroomboy ever needed could be found within Rosenward. But this time was different. I think I would like that. Is that it? I kind of feel like I'm committing a crime. Where I'm from, this would normally be like $50,000 operation. Are you sure you don't want my left kidney? I don't want your organs. Whatever you say, Doc. Then, I guess I'll be living in Rosenward for for the time being. I don't suppose you know where the nearest inn is? Rosenward doesn't have any inns. Embassies? Nope. Caverns? Nope. Brothels? Nope. Wait, that was a question mark. No? I don't suppose you have... Wait, I don't suppose you have a room for one more in the cottage of yours. Okay, you're going to have to work for that one. Yes, sir. I'll do whatever you say. I promise you won't even notice me. You won't even notice I'm here. Your track record hasn't been greatest so far. Shroomboy brings a hand to the face and pinches the bridge of his nose. Normally, this would be where Shroomboy humbly agrees, but Nim could be here in an indefinite amount of time, and he didn't know if that was something he wanted to deal with. Having temporary housemate might be a small price to pay in exchange for knowledge. And they knew Catriona. Begrudgingly, Shroomboy moves aside to let the taller elf in. If you're going to be staying here, I need to set some rules first. Starting from that day, Rosenward gained a new resident, and Shroomboy a roommate. It was also the beginning of a long journey to find the cure of Nim's disease. Act 2. Wait, let me take a water break. So this is last act that is developed until now, because this is like an extended demo. And according to the description, the creator of the game left. So far this is the last act. So yeah. This game might end in this stream, possibly. If not, probably next one. But yeah, I'll be like looking out for Act 3 if you're interested. What are you doing with all of those? Is that why you were gone yesterday? There are several stacks of square fabric patterns organized on the coffee table and in an array of colors. However, the greens are dominant, because that's Catriona's favorite color. Wait. Oh, we're in the past. Catriona herself is bent over the table. The table picking apart the different pieces. A few strands of gray hair stray from her bun as she adjusts her reading glasses. I'm making a block quilt. Sorry. Oh, oops, sorry. Shrimbo remembers the day as he thought it was. Shrimbo remembers the day, though it were yesterday. It was a rare moment where they had a guest over, and it was the first time Shroomboy saw Catriona so nervous. The whole day was spent storing away odd trinkets and hiding any trace of the unordinary. Then everything had to be moved for the photography setup. A man stood behind the camera. What looked like two enormous lamps shined down at Catriona lightly, worked back and forth with the man. Water, please. Okay. Okay. Shroomboy felt like an ornament in the background. He was silent, adjusted and moved ever so slightly until everything was over. A week later, the frame and photo were sent over. It was tedious. It didn't feel important, but now Shroomboy wishes they would take in pictures more pictures together. I'm assuming it's this one. With a sigh, Shroomboy gets down the photo. Oh, with a sigh, Shroomboy sets down the photo. There's nothing to do this really, but he starts cleaning up the living room anyway. Although accustomed to strangers crashing in his cottage by now, Shroomboy had to admit that even goblins were tidier than Nim. Nim's belongings were still strewn haphazardly over the couch from the day before. Let's not peek in. Yeah, let's respect privacy. There's another piece of advice Catriona would always say: mind your own business. Mind your business. Shroomboy was fairly good at that one. Suddenly, a shriek emanates from the bedroom, and Nim runs out of a bone-deep fear in their eyes. They see Shroomboy and grabs him by his shoulders. Shroomboy, the bedroom. What's wrong? Flying cockroach! Cockroach! Shroomboy immediately relaxes. It sounded like someone broke into the house. He begins to shuffle off He begins to shuffle off one of his shoes with a sigh. I'll take care of it. Shroomboy, I could marry you. Nim fakes a swoon and drapes themselves over Shroomboy right as the front door swings. I need a break. Oh, hi there. Hi, Clough. Hey, Shroomboy. There are rabbits eating your plants outside. Eh? What's that? Whoa, a goblin. They're even smaller in person. The hell that's supposed to mean? You must be one of Shroomboy's patients. I'm his new roommate. Roommate? What? Since when? Craft, this is Nim. They visited me yesterday about an illness they had and will be staying in the cottage for the time being. Okay. Yep, beats sleeping on the cold, hard forest floor. I kind of owe Shroom Boy my life. I can see it now. Every night it will be like... Wait, it will be like a slumber party. Clove crosses her arms and looks at Nim up and down in silent judgment. If you're a patient, I guess it's fine. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not a hobo. What kind of disease do you have for you to stay here so long? If I knew, I wouldn't be here. Is it cancer? Health? Cancer? If it was elf cancer, I think I would know. So rabies. Wow. Shroomboy interrupts Clav interrogation. Speaking of Nim's disease, I should probably start their consultation soon. In another hour or so, my regulars will start coming in. Clav looks hesitant to leave, but Shroomboy would have to explain the circumstances later. Well, for what it's worth, it was nice meeting you. Giraffe car. It's Klavka. How the hell did you get Giraffe car from that? I'm not the best with names, alright? Shroomboy reaches for the door. Klavka, I'll talk to you later. You better. Give me a sec, let me check something. Okay, all is good. Shroomboy settles into the rocking chair with a notepad and pencil as Nim fiddles with the tea bag steeping in their chamomile. In truth, this was less of a consultation and more of a puzzle Shroomboy couldn't very well prescribe. Wait, let me try that again. In truth, this was less of a consultation and more of a puzzle. Shroomboy couldn't very well prescribe Nim something that didn't exist, but hoped to at least find a corner piece. Shroomboy had to admit, despite all of the fuss Nim kicked up in the beginning, they settled into the cottage quite easily. The queen-size bed was theirs, and although a stranger to the bathroom, everything was going swimmingly. Nim swore up and down. Nim swore up and down that they could trust, and so far they hadn't incurred any strikes, but it had only been a day. Nim eagerly brings up the tea to their mouth. Ouch! Huh. Be careful. Imagine it is the tea that kills me. Wait, imagine it is the tea that kills me in my fatal illness. Wait, and not my fatal illness. What an ironic. How ironic wouldn't that be? Yes. I hate reading. Well, I don't. I just hate reading out loud. So, again, I don't know why I chose the narrative gate, but... Let's get to it. I want you to know this consultation is for you, for your physical problems, but I can help you mentally. Ouch. Let's start with the obvious. Can you describe what you've been experiencing? Well, for starters, I'm fatigued all the time. I get tired way more easily than I used to. Eating and sleeping doesn't help much either. Fatigue? I brush it off at first. Like maybe I was having an off week, but it had gotten worse and worse over time. My hair has been falling out, and I've been really moody lately. I think my hormones are all out of whack. You said this illness was genetic. Did this happen to your family members too? Yeah, my uncle and sister had it too. What scares me the most is that they would get the worst dizzy spell and then start fainting out. And then start fainting out of nowhere. After that, it wasn't long before they passed away. I've been getting that too. Even their sister passed away. I don't know how Nim stays sane having to deal with that. I can't even imagine losing I can't even handle losing one person. I'm sorry for your loss. I never know what to say when people say sorry. I'm sorry. Stop that. Look, don't worry about me. Just keep your eyes on the price stock. Shroomboy laughed softly. Right. I wonder what it is about these DC spells that cause this. What did they feel? Well, dizzy? Disorientation? But I'm guessing that's the better question. I can feel it coming on. It's like my body just freezes up and then my head starts hurting. Other than that, it's like a really bad headache. I start feeling faint and then I'm out. Other than being completely vague, Shroomboy has a hard time seeing how Nim's disease could lead to such a sudden and untimely death. Hormonal deficiencies point towards slow but the dizzy spells send out to the apothecary. Hey, I've been thinking this for a while now, but after all these years, it's like nothing's changed. Shroomboy looks up from the note taking. What do you mean? I feel like I'm experiencing deja vu. Like I'm remembering everything about this place. Catriona was sitting right there in the rocking chair. Nothing's changed about this cottage. I think she's even had the same habit of tugging her ear. Everything's the same. Shroomboy didn't even realize he had been tugging at his ear. Are you sure you guys aren't blood related? How come you remember this and not the medicine? Damn. Damn. Damn, that shade. I don't know. Medicine names are complicated. Who remembers that stuff? I do. Okay, Shroomboy. We get it. You're a doctor. Well, either way, it's not possible Catriona and I are related because I'm not human. You're not? I'm a changeling. Oh. Oh! No wonder he looks so young. You know what they are? I've heard changelings. Never met one in person. Or at least, not one that announced it to be... announced it to the world like that. Am I not supposed to? Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't that kinda defeat the whole point of being a changeling? You know you can shapeshift, right? I know that. Oh? Oh? Shroom Boy, can you shapeshift into me right now? I'm not very good at it. I would probably look really bad. Nim gives a disappointed sigh. I forgot you're adopted. Whoa. Alright. Nim and I have a question. Nim, I did have a question I meant to ask. How many years do changelings have? Are they short-lived? Actually, I don't care if it looks bad, really. Nim, how long can changelings live for? I think that should be like elves. If you're lucky, you might live to see 500. Damn, see your 500th birthday. 500? Nim looks at Shroom Boy, as if they just told him, he won the lottery. But all the apothecary can feel is dread. Shroom Boy slowly runs his hand through his hair. He was not thinking. He didn't know what to think. We are getting off topic. Let's focus on the task at hand. So, that's no to the shapeshifting. Nim, task at hand. Instead, Shroom Boy, wait, how long have we? It's been about an hour. I think I'm gonna stop or I'm going to like probably change games at the hour mark, because as you can see, I'm struggling at reading. Instead, Shroom Boy looks to their notes. He was doing a job here. He was supposed to be helping Nim. The words on the page seem suddenly hard to read, but the apothecary attempts to refocus. Fatigue, brittle hair, moodiness, fainting. It's a vague combination of symptoms, but the way Nim describes them is strange. Why is it so gradual? I think I have a better idea of what I'm looking for. I'm just going to run some physical tests now. Nim peers over Shroom Boy as they head to the kitchen. Cabinets fly open and Shroom Boy rummages through them for the numerous jars and bottles before coming to a halt. He holds up a black jar. The inside, squirm. What you got? What you've got there, Shroom Boy? I need to draw your blood. Leeches? Shroom Boy opens a jar and picks a slippery black leech. Yep. He approaches Nim. Nim continues to regret life choices. Give me your arm. Oh no, you're not? What is that? Nim attempts to scramble off the couch. Shroom Boy grabs their arm. He pushes their sleeves back, readying the leech with his other hand. Just relax. Ah. Is that it? Is that the last test? There's a box of medical supplies and numerous specialized equipment on the table. Shroom Boy removes the stethoscope from Nim's chest and goes to scribble a few final notes to his notepad. Yes. I'm confident that nothing I have can cure you. Jesus. Do you want to kill me faster? Can you say that more gently? Well, nothing on hand. There's an herb. There's an herb that supplements hormonal deficiencies and said to... Oh, alleviate? I'm gonna say alleviate because I know, but that's not the word. Alleviate headaches. Blackwood thistle. Its parts can be extracted to make a potent drug, but it's currently out of season. I can't think of anything else that could be the cure. Normally, I would have saved some for spring, but I'm not the only one who harvested. There's a goblin who likes to hoard a particular plant every year, and he's never been keen on sharing. A goblin? I'll fight him. No. I can make it look like it's an accident. Goblins are like, what, 2 feet tall? One kick is all it takes. No. A cheerful voice from outside interrupts them, and Shroomboy's discussion. Yoo-hoo, Shroomboy, are you open? The voice is familiar, and Shroomboy recognizes it as the Pixie Mother. He excuses himself for Nim and leaves the open door. I'm sorry, do you have a guest over? I can come back at another time. No, we were just finishing up. What did you need? I need to ask something super important. Life-changing, Ian. Life-changing? Shroomboy glances at Nim before ushering them over. Nim, I think this concludes our consultation. I need to help this client, but even after my regulars will probably start stopping by. In the meantime, I was thinking you could familiarize yourself with Rosenward. It might help to get to know the area a bit. You'd kick out a sick person? I'm kidding. I could use some fresh air anyway. Naaman quickly grabs for their knapsack and accompanies Shroomboy back to the front door. Why, hello. You must be new to Rosenward. I'm Deidre. Why? Okay. Let's just call you Deidre. I'm Nim, but you can call me Nim. The Pixie Mother excitedly flies over to Shroomboy's side, speaking in a hushed tone. Who is this? Wait, give me a sec. Who is this? They look just like a model. Could it be you had a partner I didn't know about? Shroomboy's eyes widen, and he mouths the words, no. Dude, before... Huh? Bianca, thanks for the follow. I hope you're enjoying this so far. So, Shroomboy's eyes widen, and he mouths the word no to Dieter, who is briefly swatting her away. What did you need? Alright, I cut to the chase. The spring festival is coming up, and the fairies and I are planning something big. It'll be held right at the heart of Rosenward, where all of the fairy flowers are blooming. There's more drinks, more games. Wait. Yeah, there's more drinks, more games, and we want everyone to be there. Will you be coming or not? I hope I won't fall asleep, because the story seems so relaxing. Well, actually, probably. It is quite relaxing. The game is quite nice. And the music is very soft. So it might be a possibility. Let's see. Oh, and also, sorry for any stuttering that I don't know how to say. Sorry if I stutter. I am currently not the best at reading. But still, I hope you enjoy. The fairies have been working hard taking care of the flowers for the spring festival. It's especially important because they're used as fairy beds. This place is where the young are born and raised. Despite being so reserved, Shroom Boy went to the spring festival every year. Most of the forest residents kept to themselves, but the festival brought Rosenward together. It wasn't a question whether Shroom Boy would be at the spring festival or not, but it was one of these events that was family friendly in the daytime and got more risky when the sun set. Okay. I found your stream. Like, I was looking for some cottagecore stream. And then you... Yeah, okay, I would say that this isn't my usual content, but lately, I've been getting into a lot of indie games. So, if you tune in, you'll probably find it too. I like just playing chill games like these. Occasionally I may play Minecraft, but I've been playing more indie games. Also, how's your day going? Wait, did I read that previous one? I think so. Yes, I did. What do I usually do at the Spring Festival? I didn't like to stay late. I always stay for the events. I stay long enough for the free drinks. Let's say we stay for the events. My day was pretty good. Now it's like night. Oh, that's a huge difference from like me. It's currently like past noon. I would say it's around 3 p.m. Oh, this will be perfect for you. I do love good hedgehog race. We're gonna have a hedgehog race? Oh, that sounds cute. My hedgehog never wins. The secret is to give them funny little boots so that they can run faster. Yes, here's like 9 p.m. Oh damn. Almost 10. You're basically ready to settle in for the night. I guess you chose the right stream, since again, it's gonna be pretty chill. Thank you for the wisdom. You know, my husband and I are celebrating our anniversary at the Spring Festival. We actually met in one of these events. He looks after the kids at home, and I'm always out and about. He's quiet, but he always shows he cares in his own way. Honestly, you remind me of him. I guess opposites do attract. What about you, Shroom Boy? Is there anyone you like? This year we're going to have a big fairy ring around the... oh god. Rhododendron tree? I think that's the name. Anyone who dances in the ring will have good fortune bestowed upon them. And it is said that if you dance with your special someone, love might just bloom. Um, come on. Who, who could melt the cold heart of an apothecary? Promise I'll only keep it between us two. Cold-hearted? Do I really come out that way? Well, someone I like. I don't like anyone, so I miss. Oh. I think out of everyone, I prefer, um, Rufus. Yes. There's a satyr I know. He's actually one of my regulars. Oh, a satyr? Rosenworth's, Rosenworth's very own tribe. Dieter brings a hand over her mouth as she lets out a little gasp. Shroomboy has a feeling that the pixie absolutely relished in gossip. Who is it? Is it Ditus? Ignatz? Vern? Who are those people? I'm not saying. Fine, keep your secrets. Can I at least get a hint? Yeah. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, todo sale menos tú. He gets excited about. Okay, Shroomboy, calm down. He gets excited about things that don't seem important. One time, he ran all the way to my cottage to show me a piece of bark shaped like a face, and he wouldn't stop talking about how the salmon in the river brook were spawning. It's endearing how happy he gets over something most people wouldn't even notice. Wow, kind and smart. I have to keep my eye peeled for this mysterious satyr. Does anyone else come to mind? That's it. Alright, that settles it. Give me a sec. Oh, that's good. Okay. Alright, that settles it. I better see you and your crush at the spring festival. Maybe. What's the time? What's the time? I better hurry home. I'm sure my husband must be worried. I promised we'd finally do some baking together with the kids. I'll leave you to it then. Thank you for dropping by. Aw, Shroom Boy. It was my pleasure. I feel like I saw a side of you I don't normally see. I like how you read. Thank you. You came at a very good time, because now I'm warmed up, so yeah. But thank you. Really? Yeah, I can already see you getting swept away by the hunky satyr of your dream. Hunky? Oh, stop. I hope you can't hear the dog. Let me check. Never mind. She stopped. Basically, my sister lives right next to me, and her dog sometimes barks, so if you do hear barking, it might be the dog. Oh, stop. Wait, oh, stop. I might have to kick you out now. I haven't saved in a while. Let me save just in case. After Dieter leaves, The rest of the day passes with relative ease as Shroom Boy consults with the rest of his regulars. He makes lunch for two, cream of mushroom soup with sourdough bread. But Nim is nowhere to be found. Probably lost. It isn't until the sky is orange and the soup is cold that Nim saunters back with a flower crown and half-empty drink in hand. Even without asking, Shroomboy could tell uh, they met the satyrs. They lean over Shroomboy, almost dropping uh, the crude wooden cup. I feel kind of faint. Is this regular? Wait, is this a regular Tuesday for you? It's not every day I have to drink with satyrs in a magical forest, so no. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Shroomboy attempts to walk Nim back to the bed, but they nearly slip out of his grip like cooked spaghetti. Maybe I should have been watching out for you. Sorry. Dude, stop apologizing. I don't care. Nim slurs the words as they bring a hand to their head, visibly unease. Visible unease. Why did you stay out so late? Say nothing. You need to take better care of yourself. Probably this one. For some context, this is Nim. They are terminally ill. We are currently trying to find a cure for their disease. But yeah. You need to take better care of yourself. You think I don't already know that? You're giving me a headache. If you're going to act so recklessly, then what's the point of me helping you? Fine, sorry. Whatever. Look, I really don't want to think about this right now. You're only avoiding the problem. Shroomboy frowns and chooses not to pry further. It's clear that Nim's reeling from the effects of their disease. Wordlessly, he helps walk Nim back to the bedroom and rests them on the queen-size bed. Nim isn't in a talkative mood, but Shroomboy leaves the leftover lunch for them. It's warm after being reheated in a pot. The blanket is soft, and Nim finds himself sinking into the warmth of the bed. From the living room, they can hear Shroomboy settling themselves into the rocking chair. The fire crackles. Nim had I haven't seen this word before. Mold. Nim had mulled over how nothing changed in the cottage, but admittedly, there's a warmth that wasn't there before. Exhaustion gnaws at Nim. Exhaustion gnaws at Nim's consciousness, but they find it difficult to sleep. They pull up the quilted blanket, which is patterned with the adorable little bees. Oh, and try anyway. Oh, okay. The quilted blanket was made by Catriona, which is the protagonist's grandmother. Hey, Amy. Oh, wait. Amy here? Hey, Amy here. Thanks for playing the extended demo of A Cottage Story. I hope you enjoyed the story so far. Demo now features 5 chapters. Wait, features 5 chapters, days, where the full game will have 15. There aren't any bad endings in a cottage story. Going onwards, you'll be given flirting options depending on who you romance, such as the late last encounter with Nim. These moments are situational, so read the air. The other choice, the other choices matter too, but choose what you would do and try not to think too hard about them. Just because an option sounds mean, reckless, doesn't mean it's wrong. A cottage story is still in development, but if you like to stay updated, you can follow my developing Tumblr. Hmm. So the full game is released sometime 2021. So yeah, see, it's currently 2022. Oh no. But I gotta sleep. Hope see you again soon. Uh, I won't. Thank you. Although I guess I'm ending stream since the game ended. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely night then. And thank you so much for coming. Okay, so oh, that's the wrong button. There you go. As I said, thank you so much for coming. I hope you did enjoy the stream, and may you have a lovely day or night. Here are my socials just in case. Boop, and see you next time.